Hey curl friends, it's me, Naturally Sage. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all are new here, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any natural hair content. I upload videos every Thursday. I created this channel because I wanted to share my natural hair knowledge with you guys, as well as spread hair positivity and hair love, because I believe that all natural hair is good hair. In every single state. You don't have to have defined curls to have moisturized curls. Okay, just side note, whatever. So for today's video, it's gonna be like a blowout with me. I'm gonna be chit-chatting with you guys. If you're looking for a specific blowout tutorial, go ahead and click this card right here. I have my hair nice and stretched. This method of blowing my hair out is seriously, it makes this entire process so much easier when I stretch my hair out. Let's just get right into it. I'm going to show you guys the products that I'm going to be using throughout the video, and then I'm going to be voicing over for the rest of the video because, you know, the blow dryer gets loud and hot and all that good stuff. All right. Let's go over the products. I'm going to be using this video really quickly, and then we're just going to get right into it. So I have this hair dryer from Amazon, about 20 or 30 bucks. It's not the best tool that I have in the shed, but it does the job, and that's kind of all I need right now. I'm also going to be using this BioSilk. You guys will see me use this on my blowouts because there's something in here, I don't know what it is, but it makes my hair insanely soft. My aunt has been using that on me since I was a child. Next thing that I'm gonna be using is this Thermal Shield by Cantu. I don't really back Cantu products, but I bought this a while ago and I'm just gonna use it until it's gone, and then I'm gonna find myself a different heat protectant. Heat damage is permanent. Make sure when you're putting any sort of heat on your hair that you are protecting your curls, because heat damage is permanent. Next, I'm gonna be using a little bit of grapeseed oil. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I judge people when they did this whole hand thing. Like, I, not judge, but I kind of just like make fun. I don't know, it's just funny to me for some reason, but it actually works. Like, it actually just fixed the color and the lighting around my product, so it makes sense. Next thing I'm gonna be using is this new paddle brush that I got from the beauty supply. I used it to braid up my hair yesterday, and while this part feels really nice, it slipped out of my hand a couple times and hit me like right in the eyebrow bone. So I don't know if this is the best wet brush, but we'll see if it's a good dry brush in combination with this whole blowout. So, oh gosh, I'm sweating already, man. Oh, okay. I'm doing it. I'm taking the hoodie off this early. Wearing this entirely too large t-shirt that like, okay. Ooh, sorry. Gotta get a rat tail comb. I don't know what it is about me. I've done my hair enough times, and my man's hair enough times over the past 4 years to like be able to bring everything I need in one set, but that just never happens. I always sit down to do my hair and have to get up and be like, ooh, forgot something. Hey y'all, I am here recording this voiceover with my lemon chia seed drink. I love hot drinks because they make me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. I'm currently in the process of blowing my hair out so I can attempt some Senegalese twist. And since I already have multiple blowout tutorials, I thought this would be the perfect time to chat with you guys and we could kind of get to know each other a little bit. I want to talk about developing confidence and self-love as it pertains to natural hair. Now, I've talked about natural hair myths and the perceptions that people have of our hair, as well as a lot of other women in the natural hair community. That's a constant conversation that we're having. We're always talking about how other people view our hair and how society views our hair. And the reason that is because that we're consistently discriminated against based off of the hair that grows out of our head. So I want to make it clear that I understand that other people's perceptions of us matter because it systemically affects us. But I want to shift the conversation over to the perception of self and the role that you specifically play in how you view yourself. I don't know about y'all, but I have to be honest here. For a very big portion of my life, middle school, high school, and most of college, I spent a lot of my energy trying to please other people. I really wanted to fit in, and I really had this longing desire to be liked and to be popular and to be someone that other people look to as pretty and smart. And I just cared so much about what other people had to say about me and what other people thought about me. And it's crazy for me to think about it now because I truly don't care what people think about me at this point in my life. And when you really break it down, the more you try to change yourself to please other people, you get further and further away from yourself, from who you are, and from your actual goals, desires, and wants in this life. In order to really be confident and love yourself, one of the first things you have to do is get to know yourself. Reconnect with yourself. What do you enjoy doing? How do you like to spend your time? What kinds of things actually give you joy? What kinds of hobbies and ways that you can spend your free time that really make you happy and make you feel like a whole being. And I know that sounds funny, but when you find something that you really enjoy just because you like it and you do that thing, it makes you feel good about yourself, and it makes you feel like, hey, I had this thought about this thing and now I'm doing it. Now I'm achieving it. I'm setting my goals. I'm reaching toward them. You have to start being the person that you want to be. When you imagine yourself as confident, be that person. And I know that it's so much harder said. No, I'm sorry. It's so much easier said than done. I've struggled with this concept for a long time, believe me. But it really does work when you start acting the way that you want to be and the way that you want to see yourself. You start being that person. And I think in order to be that person, you have to, that was cute. You have to really think about your thoughts. Become aware of every thought that crosses your mind. And let me tell you something. Let me give you a fair warning that this is going to be tough. When your mind is going and going and going, I know that it's hard to see all the thoughts that are happening, but when you can kind of take each thought that you're thinking and analyze it just a little bit, like, hey, I don't like my hair today. Well, why don't I like my hair? Is it the style that I'm doing? Is it the execution of the style? Is it that I think other people aren't going to like it? Once you can kind of identify your thoughts and identify some of the reasons for those thoughts, you can hopefully move towards a more positive mindset. Your thoughts really are your reality, and your thoughts truly aren't even real. Your thoughts are no more real than an imaginary chair. We make up these thoughts as we go based off of experiences, conversations, and the environment that we're in. So if you can change your thoughts to be more positive and more affirming of yourself, then you can start implementing those actions that I was talking about. It's going to help you kind of put everything together into one big ball. And all of this can be pretty overwhelming. That's why when I'm practicing mindfulness, I like to sit down and kind of just jot down everything that I'm thinking. Just do a big dump of all of my thoughts and kind of piece together where I'm coming from and what kinds of feelings that I'm having that accompany those thoughts, and how I can reframe things to be more positive. Because the more you think positively about yourself, the less that other people's perceptions of you matter. Because if I like me, I don't give a fuck if you like me, because me will always have me. Everything you need is within yourself. Everything in this life that you are going to accomplish and you are going to achieve is going to be for you, by you. So you must like yourself. And I want to be clear that having a positive mindset doesn't mean we're subtracting the negativity. It just means that we're reframing it. Thoughts and feelings are kind of like the weather. They come, they go, we deal with it, we move on. When you have a positive mindset, you're reframing a negative thought or feeling. Because when you have negative thoughts about yourself, maybe it's your skin color, your hair, your body, when you consistently have those thoughts over and over and over again, you start to believe them, and those thoughts become beliefs, and those beliefs become your actions, and you start to move like that. So it all kind of boils down to the way that you think about yourself. If this is something that you've been struggling with, let's start small. Every morning or every night before you go to bed, when you wake up in the morning, think about 3 things that you love about yourself. It can be physical, mental, spiritual, whatever it is. Just think about those 3 things and write those 3 things down. The key here is to really start having more positive conversations with yourself and to acknowledge the things about yourself that you love and the things about yourself that are beautiful, because you have a purpose for being here. You are important, you matter. When you can cultivate a positive, loving relationship with yourself, you can begin to really love the person that you are, because we all have unique traits physically and emotionally, and those things about you are unique and are beautiful. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video and maybe took something away from it, because I really enjoyed making it for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Naturally Sage.